Bible Nation? Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden Football 2011 by EA Sports, show number 96, kicking off with a bang here. Today we're going to go over a scheme for Mdolla. This is specifically for Mdolla, a request coming in from him. He's asking for a run and gun scheme. So we're going to touch base on that, what our audibles would be. Any team will do, but we'll go over the audibles, we'll go over the plays, the progressions of everything we're going to look at for this specific scheme for you, Mdolla. Other things in the news, as we all know, it was daylight savings this past week, so feel free to post any type of pictures that you guys might have had this weekend. Maybe you're out going to play golf more, maybe you're going to be playing some sports, after school activities, things like that. Just some extra things you can do with that extra hour of sunlight. So let's see what you guys are doing, and we'll take advantage of the extra sunlight that we're getting here in the coming days. So things I'm looking forward to for getting out of winter. I'm looking forward to no more snow. I'm looking forward to no longer having to wear a jacket when I wake up and go to work in the morning. No longer looking for it to be, when I leave in the morning, have it be dark, and when I come home at night, have it be dark. Also things I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to Madden 12 because it's coming right around the corner sooner than we think it is. So excited about that. Excited about life in general. So without further ado, let's hear what else you guys have to say. So leave it in the bottom, leave it in the chat. If you have pictures, upload them to our Facebook page. You can head over to facebook.com/Madden Bible. You can check us out there, but for now we'll get into the tips for Mdolla, see what he has to say, see how he likes this, and we'll get the zoomy zoom in on. It's time for the zoomy zoom. There's one zoom, and here comes the big zoom. There you have it. That's our zoom. For those that didn't know, this is DOS Laser Show. 59 days until something's going to happen. You guys have been waiting all along for this, and it's only going to get better with age. Show number 96, MaddenBible.com. Check us out. Follow me on Twitter, Sgibs7. And what we're looking at here, defensively, we're just going to run a vanilla defense just to show you what it might look like. 46 speed, cover 3. Let's take a look at our audibles that we have. Now again, I like to keep this scheme a basic scheme just because of the effectiveness of the plays that we have at our disposal. So right off the bat, we're going to take a look. Goal line off tackle. It's going to be a power run formation. The run audible down is the halfback dive. So we're actually going to have a good combination of power run and some good passing plays from this formation. Next, we're going to go look at full house halfback draw, full house halfback sweep, and then the full house halfback slam. So this is a very full house heavy offensive scheme. Single back ace, we're going to take a look at the corner strike with the double C routes. Just in general, that makes a very, very tough play to stop. Don't really know which side to pick, but this is one of those plays that just is going to cause problems for our opponent. The play we always want to come out in is the tight flex wide receiver cross, aka Falcon Cross. So the first thing I want to note in this scheme is that when you audible down from this goal line formation, you really need to make sure that when you, it's Dustin Keller, so I didn't do a good job here. I'm going to have to reposition my guys. When you audible down to the halfback dive, you need to make sure that when you motion Keller over, like so, oh, well, no, Keller's a good option. You need to be able to snap the ball in the A gap when you motion Keller. Now, it's going to be different for every team. You're not going to always be able to motion a guy over and snap once he gets to the A gap. But with Keller here, looks like you're actually able to. So that's just a side note. No worries on that front. So let's go over the first basic play. And again, this is Falcon Cross. Wide receiver cross from the running on playbook. In my opinion, my humble opinion, this is the best play of the game. If you take a look at it, Tomlinson's running a flat route, So it's a wheel route, and then he runs upfield after he hits his flat. Braylon Edwards is also running a wheel route. That as he breaks upfield, he will be going upfield on a C route. A wheel route as well. So it's both a flat route and then a vertical route, which is nice. Then over the middle of the field, we have a great crossing patterns where Brad Smith will run an underneath route, underneath Dustin Keller's crossing pattern. So against man-to-man and even against zone, those two combinations are great. Last but not least, we have a deep post over the middle of the field by San Antonio Holmes. Any type of defense that is cover zero is going to be leaving that play absolutely naked. 1v1 San Antonio Holmes, with that speed that he has, should be able to beat most DBs on that post. So this play has something for everything. It can beat man, it can beat zone. It's a very tough play, especially when you quick snap it. But right off the bat, we'll show you our reads that we like to hit. I really like to set the tone. I like to get the party started with this triangle route here to Brad Smith. A lot of people have different things. A lot of people might like the halfback and the other flat route over here, and that's okay. I personally just am more comfortable hitting that little quick drag over the middle of the field. I make them stop that drag. Now, a couple of things that you're going to run into and how they're going to show to stop that drag is the following. So one easy way they can do is just drop a D tackle into a spy. Now again, it's not going to completely stop it, but it's going to slow it down. If they try and sneak pressure in, you have to be ready for that. So the spy, I have to just wait a second later. Unless I break a tackle like you saw there, I'm going to be taken down for a short gain. So a quarterback spy is going to do a good job at slowing that quick route down, and that's something that you really, really need to pay attention to. So that's one thing I like to go there, that route. But both these drag routes, they're great if you just let them develop into the space. So the route by Smith and then Keller, let them develop. So Keller's running his route, and then as soon as he clears the defender, I'm looking to pass to him. So we go to the instant replay here. This is again the other drag route from the gun tight flex running gun playbook, play called wide receiver cross. So I don't want to throw it to Keller right now. He's covered. Now he's going to release into the next defender. He's covered again, and as soon as he breaks through that defender, I want to give him the ball, throw into space and give him the ball. So that's ideally what we want to see in that situation there. Now, again, another option is you can hit the halfback right out of the backfield real quick, couple yard gain there, which is nice. So cover 3 is a good play for defending the wide receiver cross. You can even hit that flat route there, Braylon Edwards. Keep in mind too, these are quick passes, but you can also, oh, looks like I need some juice in my controller. Alright. So you can also hit Braylon Edwards and San Antonio Holmes, let the play develop. They're going to run up field, and then you can fit the ball into space. That's why this play is deadly, because even though that initial read might be gone, let the play develop a little bit longer, and then those wheel routes will actually develop into vertical routes, which again give you another read later in the play. Not many plays in the game have these late progressions in the play. So as you can see, that's what it looks like against zone. Now against man, you have all the same options again. So you can hit guys over the middle field. There's that one-on-one. It's a bad ball, but like I said, with the safety over top, that's where that play can get you into trouble. But if it's 1v1, we'll show you what it will look like. Now pretend these two safeties aren't there. 1v1, I have Holmes completely roasted Terrence Newman on the inside. A good pass, lead it upfield with no help over the top. That's a dangerous play. So we'll show you again what that might look like. No help over the top. Here you have it. San Antonio Holmes. Bad throw by Sanchez, but again, you have all that space, and that's really what we're trying to get there. But again, Falcon Cross is one of those plays that you just need to run over and over again. Quick snap them to death. Guys that you might be able to talk to give you some help. Jeter from the C4 Renegades, he certainly would be able to help you from the Madden Bible forums, as well as Madden Jamie. You can follow him. Madden Jamie does a great job at running this play. Even Ryan94 from the forums, he's a great, runs the play very well. So it's a play that has a lot of potential. It can set the entire tone of the game for you. If you're frustrated on offense, if you're flustered on offense, I really recommend you try and simplify the game and start running this play. This is a one play in the game that will simplify your entire offense for you. This is going to set the tone for everything. You're going to be able to run the ball better. You're going to be able to throw quick passes, run under center. Because if you come out in this play every time and make your opponent defend this play, they're going to open up a lot of other things in order to stop this play. So right off the bat, that's our main play. I don't like really any other play out of this formation unless I read zone. If I do read zone, what I like to do is forvert my opponent. And again, what I do with that is I just 2 slants on the outside, 2 streaks on the inside. I either leave Tomlinson or I would block Tomlinson out of the backfield. Now, if I think they're going to bring pressure, I will block Tomlinson, but he's a nice little outlet read there in case I made a bad read on the play. But here you have it. If they are in zone, forvert scheme them. You'll flood them deep. You'll find the open man, as you can see here, Edwards. You send 4 guys deep, they have 3 deep in coverage. Simple math, guys. You can literally beat them every time in that type of scenario. So there's the 4 flood. There you see the 3 deep defenders, my 4 wide receivers, 2 of the outside getting open, and the inside receivers are covered. But that's the one adjustment I will make if I read zone. If it's man or if I suspect that they're some type of hybrid zone, I'll stick to the Falcon Cross. I'll stick to the best play in the game. Who doesn't like running the best play in the game? So that's the play there. Now, pound the rock formation. We have 2 different formations we're going to pound the rock. 1 is an absolute pound the rock. 2 is a passive pound the rock. We're going to work the full house as our passive, and the goal line is going to be our power run set. So again, you have an off tackle as your outside run. You can run this left, you can run it right. It doesn't really matter to me, so here's the motion with Keller. Maybe I run this time an off tackle to the left. Look to bounce it outside, look to bounce it inside. The effectiveness of the off tackle is just a great run. You have the ability to go inside, outside. It doesn't really matter. Here again. This time I follow right inside. And again, this is from the goal line formation. All I'm doing here is motioning Keller. Snap when I get him in the right spot where I want him to. Look to break the ball outside. So that's a more of a home run hitter type of run. You're going to look to use that play to run the ball effectively, but your base run is the halfback dive, right? Run audible down. You're just going to look to run the ball right up the middle of the field, as you can see there. It's a quick audible down, so quick audible down, motion Keller over, snap him in the A gap, follow your lead blockers, get upfield for some positive yards. Very simple. This formation, you're gonna be able to run the ball effectively. A lot of people say off tackle isn't what it once was. It's still a very effective run, but now mixed in, they have the effectiveness of the halfback dive and the off tackle with the motion makes that formation that much better. So it doesn't really get much more complicated than what I just showed you there. But what I also love about this formation is the quick passing plays. And also just the passing plays in general from this formation. It's just a great overall formation. We'll show you how we like to use it though. So the first play is our quick audible up. I actually don't know the name of the play. Let's go take a look at it. The name of the play is called PA tight end drag. So that's our name of our play. PA tight end drag. When we audible the goal line off tackle, go to our quick audible up. What I like to do here first is I like to send Antonio Holmes, our circle wide receiver, on a streak. Keller on that deep corner, I like to put him on a smart routed corner route. Next, I like to take Tomlinson. I like to block Tomlinson. I block him right because I have Braden Edwards on a blue route over here. So he's going to protect the left side. I want Tomlinson to protect my right side. What I like to do is with Keller, I like to motion him off the line of scrimmage like this and then snap quickly. It fixed the idea that what I'm looking to do there is run the ball because I use that motion every time. So when I motion and then snap and it's a pass, I'm looking to catch my opponent off guard and not really expect what's coming. So here you have it again. Here's Keller, motion him over. Trying to find my guy open. I saw Edwards come out off that blue route. What's great about this is that you have a nice flood to the right side of the field. You have a flat route corner and a streak, so against zone, that's going to be a nice little combination. Not to forget the blue route out of the backfield, which again, absolutely love. Another setup of this play, that I really like is what you can do is put Tomlinson, instead of blocking him, put him on a fade route out of the backfield. That's just a nice little read that he'll run. So again, same snap with Keller. Now Tomlinson leaks out of the backfield like so, causing some problems for a man or zone defense. We'll take a look at what that looks like on replay. So you can see Tomlinson and Brad Smith actually run the same route, and then Brad Smith breaks off. So let's see what that looks like against man. That might be an interesting read against man. So here you have again Tomlinson, put him on a fade, motion Keller. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. The defender didn't get crossed up, but it's a kind of a confusing look because they both start out running the same route, and then Tomlinson breaks off last second. So if you have a guy that's user defending that can be tough. Just keep that in mind for what you're trying to do. Try that one more time. Oop, flip the play by accident. Here you have it. There's Tomlinson out of the backfield. Playmaking him there a little bit out of the backfield. So that's one passing play I like out of that. Next passing play, though, is one of my favorite plays. What I like, I have double corner routes here, and then I have Tomlinson as well. It's Brad Smith out of the backfield. You can motion Keller, quick snap him out, and then he's going to run out to the flat. What you're trying to do is create that mismatch for that short flat route, and then the angle upfield here for Brad Smith. As you can see, I'm making that route. Tomlinson and Smith look the same again, but now they just take different reads to go over the middle of the field, which can be very tough to defend. So I will show you that again. Sent Edwards on a streak. Holmes, Keller, Tomlinson. There you have it. Keller motion. He's going to go to the flat. Now Tomlinson and Smith, I have two different reads, two different short reads over the middle of the field. If I wanted to go to Tomlinson over the short middle part, or I could go to Brad Smith over the short right part of the middle part of the field there. Just two different options, especially against man or zone. As you can see, it's just a tough thing to defend. A lot of times guys might user defend that, but if you have two options there, that just makes it that much harder to defend. So definitely want to take a look at that. And let's take a look. Now the quick audible left is a pretty interesting play. The Brian Edwards play right here, you can throw a quick pass. Sometimes he gets in there and completes it, as you can see there. But oftentimes, too, what happens is he might get caught up and slowed down by the defensive end, and then it's a bad pass. So actually, you see him running the DN for a split second, but then he gets the ball. So that's the one route that I like there on that play, because he makes a quick cut to the inside of the field. If you can catch him on that quick cut, doesn't get bumped, doesn't get sidetracked off his route, as you can see, that's a play that you can actually hit pretty consistently. So here you have it again. There's Edwards. Oh, and that time you saw there, ball got batted down, and wasn't really a play we liked. I think it hit my offensive lineman. Yeah, it did. I think I had Edwards there. But again, that's the goal line formation. A lot of different things you can do. Get creative. The quick audible passes from that formation are great quick passes, so make sure you get comfortable with those. Next, we're going to go to the full house formation, halfback draw. No introduction here. We all know how effective halfback draws are this year. You got to use them in the right situation. If your opponent is playing a lot of coverage style defense, the halfback draw will be your friend. You can run it left, you can run it right. It looks like pass off the bat, but then just get upfield. I mean, if it's zone and they drop away, that's exactly what you're looking for. I mean, if your opponent plays coverage or defense, call the halfback draw. Next is a halfback sweep. As you can notice, you get San Antonio Holmes at the halfback position when we audible full house. So you're going to run into some guys that might say that's cheesy, it's this, it's that, but you know, for example, take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles. Deshaun Jackson played a little bit of halfback this year, as well as Jeremy Maclin. So there are some guys in the league that do spell at this spot. So make sure, you know, if you're going to put a guy there, you know, you want to make sure it's a fast guy. So you have to realize from your gun type flex, San Antonio Holmes probably should be in that spot, which he is, and now he can come down and be my halfback in the backfield. So we have the halfback toss. A couple things. You can either use motion with Smith to get an extra blocker over here, or you don't have to do that. You could just run the play as is, snap, and then get up on your horse and get after it. So the sweep is nice. You run it right, you can run it left. What I like about the full house is I can flip the play. It's really not that much of a tell, as you can see. I'm flipping the play. You can't really tell. So without using playmaker to signify where I'm running the ball. That's the halfback sweep and draw. Now we also have the halfback slam. It's just a little off tackle. It's an effective run, especially from this. You saw the Green Bay Packers run this a lot this year on their quest to becoming Super Bowl champions. So you can, again, run it left, run it right. You can add an extra blocker in. So if I want to use Smith here, snap him in the A gap, and I just get an extra blocker. Little off tackle run. So it's a very effective run. It's something that you can use to pound the rock from this formation. I wouldn't call this a true power run formation, just because you do have some guys split out wide, but you do have the ability to really run the ball effectively from this formation if you play it the right way, because of the effectiveness of the quick pass from this formation. The wide receiver double shake, hands down my favorite play in the game. Love this L1 route. It's very effective. It's tight up against the offensive line. It's very tough to defend. You're going to run into times when your opponent just really can't defend it. Not to mention that you have other reads off this play. Tomlinson is a great option on the backfield. There's a flat zone there, so I probably shouldn't have thrown it to him. But again, just a great option. Another thing I like to do a lot from that play is the following. So wide receiver double shake. I like to block Smith, block Tomlinson. What this does is it frees up San Antonio Holmes. I know he'll get free. So he releases here, and I look to hit him on the flat quick. This is a tough play to defend. You guys have seen me run it a lot of times, and a lot of times on games of the weeks, live streams, things like that. It's just a tough play to defend. It's going to give your opponent a lot of headaches. So here it is again. Don't get shy using the playmaker as well. So that's something that is effective there. Let's move the ball up into the red zone, because there's something specific that I like about this formation as well. One of the reasons I love this formation so much this year, as well as our awareness of where we have guys in the field. I have Braylon Edwards here, I have Dustin Keller here. And the main reason behind that is because when I auto down the full house, Edwards goes out left, Keller goes out right. These are two big guys, so depending on what your team is, you need to figure out your two biggest, best catch in traffic, two tallest wide receivers need to be in these spots, because this is what's going to happen. You put them on fade route to the outside, inside the 10-yard line, snap back, lob it up to him, and you're going to get that automatic rocket catch. Now, Keller, unfortunately in the Jets, he isn't even that tall, but he's really our next best. Oh, actually, we have Patrick Turner we could put in, but forgot about that. But Braylon Edwards is a pretty good option on the left side here. Again, all it is a step back, just lob it up on that fade. Wow, pressure got in there, crazy. And what you're looking for is the auto rocket catch. It works best with a lot of height on the wide receiver or tight end spot, and a wide receiver or tight end with a good catch in traffic. So here it is again, lob it up. It's automatically going to go for the jump ball. Right there you have it. Height wins in that situation. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards. So, when they have to worry about the quick pass, they have to worry about, there's the quick pass, they have to worry about that. They have to worry about, so if they're defending against the auto rocket catch, they also now have to defend against this quick pass to Brad Smith for a touchdown. Oh, still up at the 1. They also have to worry about halfback draw, they have to worry about the run, the toss. So there's a lot of things that they have to worry about from this formation, which that's why it's such a good formation. It's very deadly, it's very balanced. It's something that is you really want to run a lot, not just in the red zone. So here you have it again. You can hit him with this. It's just a lot of things you can do, which is the main reason we really like this play. So that's the full house. What we like to do from the full house. Now our last audible we have is from the single back ace. We're looking at institute, so more quick passing here. What I like to do here is smart route both wide receivers on the outside, drag both the tight ends. Next I'd like to do is motion either one of the C routes and just throw a quick pass. What you're doing here is forcing your opponent to use or defend the area directly to the right or left of them. You'll see that it's so tough to defend. This even gives me fits. It's something that's very tough to defend. You have to use it to defend it. You have to guess right, and that's what can make it difficult. Not to mention that you can still run the ball pretty consistently from this formation, as you can see. We just ran the magic bean up there for 20 yards, which you don't really see too much often. You don't really see too many people running single back ace. See our other quick audibles. See if there's anything we like. So we don't really like the quick audibles other than the halfback dive and then the double C route play from the corner strike. So you know this is a formation. It just changes up pace. It's one of those things, they see it and then they're gonna panic. There you have it again. It's a very tough little formation. And just to boot, if say they're catching a beat on you over those quick passes here, do something like this. Hit the drags right over the middle of the field. There you have Keller. That's very similar to the Y shallow cross that we talked about before. It's very, very similar to that. So here you have it again. Oh, they're jamming that up. Okay, yep. I'll hit the quick little drag over the middle of the field. NBD. So that's where you see that. So altogether, guys, this is a very simple but effective screen. Mdolla, I hope this helps you, man. You asked me today, early in the morning, you said, Gibbs, can you give me a run and gun scheme? I didn't want to let you down. I hope this works. Please, please, please let me know if there's anything else you need added or any other questions. Shoot me a message on Instant Messenger. Madden Bible is my screen name, or you can send me a message on Twitter, Sgibs7 there. Look forward to talking to you guys more. We're going to get in the lab. Show number 97 is coming in hot tomorrow. Guys, a whole lot of you, and only a little tiny part of me, we're changing the Madden community one snap at a time.